In this video, we are looking at my old YouTube channel. This channel had 15,000 subscribers, or at least just under that, before I stopped uploading videos to it. I am going to leave a link for the YouTube channel in the description below. So yeah, all in all, it's got roughly 9 million views, and it's still getting views now, not as many as what it did, and we are just going to be having a look at the analytics here. So I last put a video, I think it was just over a year ago on this channel, and before that it was about a year before that my last video was before that, and that's when I was recording and publishing regularly. Now I don't do anything at all, so it's interesting to have a look at this as kind of an abandoned channel and what that is earning, but not just what it's earning, but also, you know, where we are in terms of subscribers and engagement and that kind of stuff. So as you can see, there's the tabs at the top of the screen there, which I'll be going from right to left to have a look at. So if we just scroll down here, so we can see a few interesting things. So in terms of the age, the most viewed age, so most people that view it are between 18 and 24. Probably not as much money in that in terms of the types of adverts that will be served as would be, you know, in people that are a bit older. And as you can see, there's less 25 to 34 year olds than 35 to 44 year olds viewing the videos. It was a video gaming channel. It was mainly wrestling games, so WWE 2K, and just, you know, some sort of apps that were revolved around wrestling. So not going to be the highest CPMs anyway. CPM just cost per 1,000 views effectively. In terms of an interesting one as well, the countries of people viewing, and I mean, this is obviously all just in July just gone, so it's not the lifetime of the channel, but in terms of the countries, 27.2% of people from the United States, 10% from India. India, whilst it is a growing economy, it's not going to have the best CPM. As you can see, Mexico 1.9%, Russia 1.2%. I'm not going to be getting a lot of money from these countries compared to if more were coming from the United States or more were coming from the United Kingdom, which, you know, only has 0.8% of viewers. Interestingly, you know, this, it probably does, through the lifetime of the channel, probably did have more viewers from the United States, but the video that has the most views on this channel has over 3 million views, and it is a tutorial for a free online game. When I've looked at the stats on this before, most of those views come from Mexico and Russia. So as that is still one of the it is the highest performing video right now. That is kind of why those percentages are probably skewed a bit. So yeah, if we carry on up though, so 91% of watchers are male, 9% female. So again, that potentially impacts the CPM. And then in terms of watch time from subscribers, that 2.6%, they're probably new subscribers. Realistically, I do get the odd new subscriber, but all in all, it is dropping. So I had 4.2 thousand unique viewers in July, so 1.4 videos per viewer, meaning that obviously whilst there were roughly 5,800 views, the 4.2 K is the amount of viewers, and then lost 13 subscribers overall. But if we click on that subscriber tab, as you can see, we're not just losing them, so we are there. But, you know, we're gaining the odd one or two and then losing the odd one or two. So when we're looking at this figure here for the percentage, I doubt it's old people coming back, old subscribers coming back. I think it's probably just these new people that have liked what they've seen. They watched a few videos, probably unaware that I'm not making videos anymore, and they subscribe, watch a few videos, expect new ones to come into their feed, and, you know, that's never going to happen. Okay, so on the engagement tab, what we've got is 11,000 minutes of content watched, and the average view duration is 1.53 minutes. That's, I mean, most of the videos or most of the popular videos anyway, are long videos. The free online game, the online game tutorial, that's, I think, roughly an 18-minute video. The second highest view video is about 15 minutes. So this is quite low. This just means that I don't have very good audience retention, people clicking on, clicking off. But I think you'll find even the top YouTubers probably don't have the best. I think the only people that have great retention are probably those who are doing like really sort of short videos to start with, or, you know, they've got they're doing a tutorial where you need to watch it bit by bit, but, you know, people get bored, people watch half a video, skip. I know I do it, so I don't really pay too much attention to to that. But of course, if I was wanting to build a successful YouTube channel, I'm going to want to probably have it for longer than that, especially when you think if a video is over 10 minutes, you can put mid-roll ads into there. So just adverts. If they're not watching past 2 minutes and your first adverts after the 4th minute, then you're not going to be making the most that you can. Okay, so if we go down, so this is where my cursor is here, top videos, watch time minutes July. So there we go. So 3.6 thousand of the watch minutes are from Amigo Pancho. That's the free online game, and that is far beyond any of the others in terms of their watch time. And when we're talking about the revenue, this is a video that gets a lot of watches from Mexico, Russia, India, those sorts of countries. So when we get to actually see my CPM, you'll kind of have a good idea as to why. So this second one here is a WWE game. This was my first big viral video, got over 1 million views, and actually it was my top video for a while. Amigo Pancho only overtook it sort of I think really a little while after I stopped making YouTube channels. Now in terms of the other ones, I mean these are all quite long videos, so the fact that the watch times they've got the most watch time, probably it might not be the most viewed, but just the watch time is higher. Now I'm not sure what this is. So top videos by end screen. So your channel's most effective end screens videos. This shows the video with the most end screens. Sorry, shows the video with end screens that viewers click the most. I'm not really sure when it says end screens. I don't know if that means. I'm not sure, but they're all 0 anyway, so we'll ignore that. That makes no difference to the CPM, that's for sure. Top playlists. So these are, I believe, my playlists here. So Wrestling Revolution 3D, it's an app. It's obviously a wrestling game. 80%. 2K14 custom stories, 9.9%. Having playlists can be really beneficial if you've got not just to put there for the sake of it. If you've got completely unrelated videos, but if you're someone who your videos are on different themes, but you do multiples of each theme, or even just you want to do like a series, think about it. If someone goes on a playlist and just leaves that running, whether they're listening to it in the background or watching it, they are going to be watching a couple of ads here and there. If they just watch one video, even if YouTube autoplays, there's a good chance they'll be autoplaying on someone else's channel. So playlists aren't necessarily the worst thing ever. Top cards, I mean, so your channel's most effective cards, again, that's irrelevant to me because the figure there is 0. So we're now on to reach. So this is just going to be some of the sort of more interesting stats. So impressions. So this is, and we can't see it because it kind of goes out of shot, but basically it's the amount of people that have seen your thumbnail on videos. So although my views are only 5,842 in total, 61,500 saw thumbnails. So that's kind of how much YouTube has been pushing these videos. Bear in mind, I haven't uploaded properly for 2 years. YouTube has pushed my videos in the related video section, maybe even the home screen for some people, who knows, 61,500 times. 6.1% of people have clicked through, which is 4,200 people. Or I think actually no, it's the 5,800. But obviously they've clicked through from my video to another one of my videos potentially. So that's interesting. And you can see sort of by day, like this isn't my views, this is the impressions. So you can see by day how much they are pushing it. This is interesting. So traffic source types, you've got 48.4% is from YouTube search. So bear in mind again, when we're talking about these impressions, that can be someone searches, Amigo Pancho walkthrough. A lot of people see mine, go past it, and but some people have gone on it through the YouTube search. Browse features, so that is just, I think that's to do with the homepage that lie here. So I know you can't see the whole thing, so I'll read it out. Traffic from the homepage / home screen, the subscription feed, and other browsing features. So 26%. Considering I don't do this anymore, I don't update this channel. 26% of 5,800. that's roughly a quarter. So we're roughly looking at 1,500 views there for, something I'm not keeping updated. And bear in mind, these video games that I was playing aren't the most recent ones anymore, so the fact they're still getting views sort of says something. So suggested videos, so that's 13.9%. That's just the ones where you're watching someone else's video and mine's relevant, so it comes up. External, so 3.7%, and that's just from websites or apps embedding my my videos, which, to be fair, I didn't know that kind of happened with my videos, but there you go. And playlists, so traffic from any playlist that is included in your traffic from any playlist that included your video. This can be from your own playlist or another user. So there are some weird, and we'll have a look at this in a minute. These are not my playlist. The ones before you saw are. This one isn't. There's some interesting stuff there. But yeah, so impressions and how they led to watch time. So there we go. So 61.5k impressions, 18.3% from YouTube recommending your content. So the rest of it must have then been from, the searches and that kind of thing. 6.1% click-through rate. Views from impressions, 3.8k. So that must have been how many actually came through from the impressions then. I don't know how the others would have come through, but hey. So 1.25 minutes average view duration from them. So you wouldn't necessarily expect long view duration if someone's just coming from a related video, because it might not quite be what they thought it was going to be. And the watch time is 5.4 thousand minutes. So that's that. So traffic source external. So it's 3.7% of my traffic was external, and 55.1% of that came from Google, 10.8% from Yahoo search, which honestly didn't realize anyone used that. Bing, Google, and getplaypk.com. I have no idea what that is. And obviously this other Google must just be like another way of browsing on Google that no one really uses. But yeah, so there we go. And we'll just go to the right here. So this is what I'm talking about with the playlist. So, when I say none of them are mine, I think potentially the Wrestling Revolution 3D matches and the 2K14 custom stories may well be ones that I put together. But for example, AJ Lee, she's a wrestler, didn't put that together myself. Fan footage, nothing to do with me. I don't even have any fan footage on my channel, but again, if someone's just put one of my videos in there. And this one that I'm circling right now, again, that has absolutely nothing to do with me, but she in that video, so the second most popular one, she's in there. It's got nothing to do with what you're seeing there, but they've decided to put it in the playlist, so there you go. But it just goes to show, if someone else finds your video useful and puts it with a load of other videos, you can get views and then in turn revenue from that. So there we go. So traffic source suggested videos. So that's just, I think, all of the ones. These aren't, this top one is my video, but these other ones aren't my videos, or maybe that bottom one is, I'm not sure. But I think what that means is that people are clicking from these videos and going onto my video. So for example, this one that's already my video, YouTube must be promoting my other videos within this, whereas these ones, because my Amigo Pancho video, the online gaming walkthrough, is the most popular for that game, I think YouTube are just going to push it to the front of the queue effectively. And traffic source, so YouTube search, proportion of your total traffic, so 48.4%, and this is just the search terms. So people are so 12.5% of people that have come through to my videos are searching Amigo Pancho. Some are searching WrestleMania, some are searching Booking Revolution, which is just another wrestling game. So interestingly, AJ Lee's not been wrestling for about, I think, 3 or 4 years now, and people are still searching for her, so good for her. But yeah, that is effectively the reach. And now we're going to go to the overview, and I'll talk about this. Obviously, you can see the figure here, so 3.42 of $3.42. is the amount that I have earned with 5.8 thousand views. But we'll just have a look at what's going on down here. So this is the real-time activity, so it's how many views these videos have got in the last 48 hours, and these are going to be like the highest viewed videos. And this will literally tell you each hour how many views you're getting. So I'm getting sort of between 1 and 10 views an hour, and sometimes a bit more than that. It's not much, but every little bit it does add up. So these are my top video in terms of watch minutes in July. I think that one already came up on another page. So, and then here's just the main summary again. So $3.42 in revenue. Now, I am British, as you can probably tell from the accent, so I don't use dollars, but effectively, I'm just getting the calculator here so we can work something out, but effectively, that is not a lot of money. But also, I've not got a lot of views, so I don't necessarily expect to get a lot of money. But what we're going to do is have a look at the CPM, so how much we get per 1,000 views. Of course, that's 5.8 thousand. We're going to just round it to 6,000 for ease. So just 6,000 for ease. So if we just go for 3.42, and we're going to just divide, sorry, we're not going to do that. We're going to go 342, divide it by 6. I could divide it by 5.8, but let's just make this as easy as possible. 57 cents per 1,000 views. So not a lot. When I've seen some of these videos where people are discussing their revenue from YouTube, you're looking at people that have got $6 CPMs. Mine is a 57-cent CPM, but what you've got to bear in mind with this is the gender being male could impact it. Certainly the average age of my viewer being young, that's potentially going to impact it. It's about video games, so most they're all about video games, and it's about wrestling, so they're both genres that are not going to get much money from advertisers. Not only that, but it's all fairly outdated, and I'm not suggesting that impacts it as such, but that's kind of why the views are down anyway. So if I was getting a lot of views and a small CPM, I'd still make decent money, but with not many views, I'm not making a lot of money from there. Also, and you haven't necessarily seen this on the overview that I've looked at, but some of the videos are 1 or 2 minutes. If the videos are 1 or 2 minutes, you're not going to get as much as if they're a 10-minute video where you can put mid-roll ads also. And it's not necessarily my most popular ones, but some of my videos over time, as YouTube kind of purges any sort of copyright stuff. And bear in mind, there are soundtracks and stuff in some of the videos because it is straight from the video game. Some of my videos are demonetized, so there's a lots and lots of factors in there. So effectively, this is what a small disused, abandoned YouTube channel with 6,000 views in a month gets. So 6,000 views roughly has equated to $3.42. And whilst I don't live in America, I believe you'd struggle to even buy a coffee with that. So there you go. But yeah, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed it, please give it a like and subscribe. And just leave a comment if you've ever earned any money off YouTube. Just stating what you've earned, what you've learned from it. And I'll see you next time.